Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show how to create this theme section design using HTML and CSS. So before we get started, if this is your first time here on this channel, I post new videos every single day that will help you become a better web developer so that you can earn more money and live a better life. If that is something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any of the new videos that I upload. With that being said, let's get started. I have an empty folder here on my desktop and I opened it with my text editor, which in my case is brackets. I'm going to create the index.html file and the style.css. And I'm going to create a folder and call it img for the images. I'm going to go here and grab these and paste them in the img folder. Alright, now let's go to the index.html, give it a basic structure, change the title to a theme section. I'm going to link my style.css, so link style.css. And I'm gonna go to font awesome because we need that for the social media icons. Start using free, copy this, paste it right here. Okay, let me just make some space here. And I'm gonna start by creating a div with a class of content. Inside here I'm gonna place another div with a class of member. And inside the div with the class of member, I'm gonna put an img. For the source, I'm gonna go to my img folder and select the image. And for the alt, I'm gonna say theme member photo. Below the image, I'm gonna place an h3. Let's say George Mason. Below this, an h4. I'm gonna say web designer. And below the h4, a p element, a paragraph. Lorem 20. Okay, and below the paragraph a div with a class of social for the social media icons. And I'm gonna go to font awesome and search for Facebook. Select this, copy this. I'm gonna create a link first, and inside the link I'm gonna place our font awesome icon. I'm gonna copy this 3 more times and change this one to Twitter. I know the code, so I'm gonna save some time. This one Instagram, and this one LinkedIn-in. And below the div with a class of social, I'm gonna place an a element, and I'm gonna give it a class of btn, and I'm gonna say access profile. Alright, that's it. Let's check it out. Sorry, I need to open the file in the browser. Okay, so this is it. Excuse me. Now I'm gonna copy this whole div with a class of member 2 more times. So 1, 2, and let's see. I gotta change this image. Okay, select the second one. For the name, I'm gonna say Carla Summers, and for the job, I'm gonna say web developer. And the rest should be the same. And for the third one, let's change the image, and the name Mark Williams, and position accountant. Alright, so this is it for the markup. Now we're gonna go to our style.css and make it look nice. First I'm gonna create some space. Now I'm gonna select everything with the asterisk. Also use the before and after pseudo selectors. I'm gonna remove the margin, so margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing, set it to border box. Okay, now I'm gonna select the body. I'm gonna choose the font family Arial sans serif, and the background of EC, EC, EC. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, now select the div with the class of content and let's center it. Position absolute. Top, I'm gonna give it 57% because I want it slightly lower. You'll see why. 50% left, and transform, translate, minus 50%, minus 50%. The final version will be centered, but we need to give the top 57% for now. Okay, and let's also give it a display of flex. Okay, now I'm gonna select the div with the class of member, so dot member, and I'm gonna give it a background of white, so FFF, a width of 300 pixels, a margin 0 on top and bottom and 25 pixels on left and right, and text align center. Okay, this is it for now. Now I want to deal with the images, so I'm gonna say dot member img, and I'm gonna say width 100%. Let's take a look. Okay, border radius 50% to make it a circle, and now I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm gonna say position relative, and excuse me, so relative, and top minus 135 pixels. Okay, now it is where it should be. Now I want to select I want to deal with the text here. I'm gonna select the h3, so dot member h3, and I'm gonna say text transform uppercase. Margin top, gave it minus 100 pixels to bring it to the top. Okay. Font size 27 pixels. Font weight 300. Margin bottom 15 pixels. Letter spacing 2 pixels. And the color B72525, and that should do it. Okay, this is it. Now let's deal with the H4. So member H4, and I'm gonna say font size 20 pixels, font weight 300, and the margin bottom 15 pixels. Okay, now I'm gonna deal with the P, with the paragraphs. So dot member P, I'm gonna say text align justify, padding 0 on top and bottom and 20 pixels on the left and right, and margin bottom 30 pixels. Okay, now I want to work on the icons. I'm gonna say dot member I, and let's say font size 120%. Background, use our primary color, excuse me, so I'm gonna grab this B72525, and the color FFF, padding 10 pixels all around, border radius 50% to make it a circle, margin 0 on the top and bottom and 5 pixels on the left and right, and transition 0.5 seconds. Okay, But now, as you can see, the one for the Facebook is a little different from the other one, so we have to do some custom styling for that. And I'm gonna say member A, column first, child I. I'm gonna say padding 10 pixels top and bottom and 15 pixels on the left and right. And let's also give member A, column hover I, a background of A4 to 1 to 1. As you can see, the Facebook is now like the other ones, and we have a subtle hover effect to make it a little darker. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there. And now I'm gonna select the div with the class of social, give it a margin bottom of 40 pixels. And now all we have left to do is this button. And I'm gonna select the A element with the class of btn, and I'm gonna say text decoration none to remove the underline. Background, use our primary color, so B7 2525. Color white. FFF. Display block. Padding 20 pixels top and bottom and 0 left and right. Text transform uppercase. Font size 20 pixels. Letter spacing 1.5 pixels. And transition 0.5 seconds. And let's also do the hover effect, so dot btn column hover, and change the background to A4 to 1 to 1. And that should be all. Let's check it out. And as you can see, we have the design I showed you in the beginning. Alright, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, tell me what you think, or feel free to ask any questions. Also share this video, that will help me a lot. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.